Good morning, all of you. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing fine. So, today we are going to study about chapter 4, the clothes we wear. Okay, before I start the chapter, I'd like to tell you that what is the importance of clothes? What are clothes? Clothes, like we wear, it is very important for us. The three main important components in our life are food, housing, and clothes. Without these things, we cannot survive for certain. So, here is the basic summary of this chapter that what is the importance of clothes, what are the different types of clothes, and why do we need clothes. On seeing page number 29, you can see that the clothes that we wear are divided into mainly two categories. One is natural fiber and one is artificial or synthetic fiber. So, here is a story about a boy who goes to vacation along with his siblings and cousins, and then he sees that his uncle has a garment factory, and there he sees that there are different types of clothes where his uncle asks, and his uncle describes the details about the different fabrics of the clothes. It is vividly described here that there are two types of clothes. One is natural, that which is obtained from plants or animals, or the fur of the skin of the animals, or artificials that can be obtained from plastic, and so on. In the next page, you can easily see that there are different factors that affect the formation of clothes, like cotton fibers are cotton from cotton plants, and then the other one, wool is obtained from the sheep and the rabbit. The fur of the animals like sheep and rabbit can be obtained from the animals. Wool, which we wear woolen clothes, which helps to keep our body warm, to maintain our body temperature, and it protects us against the cold, wind, and the temperature. Then silk is obtained from the silkworm. The silk saris and the thinnest, finest cloth. Silk, as we know or we have worn it, is very light as paper and it's very soft. Now, yarn is produced by spinning of the raw cotton, wool, and silk fibers on a spinning wheel. Like you can see there that Gandhiji, our famous, the father of the nation, is was always implemented or is seen in the pictures and all, that charkha, which he said to make in India to fight against the British expensive clothes. Okay, now let's come back to, there are several factors that help us to form the clothes, like these yarns, or you can see in this picture, these yarns are made with the help of spinning of the fibers that form into a long thread, and that thread is combined together to form a cotton cloth or any certain types of cloth. It can also be done by machines, but earlier they used to do with hands to form a big loom. Okay, let's continue with our different patterns of printing materials. Now, block printing. What is block printing? Okay, the word block printing suggests that a block is dipped in the paint and that is stamped on a fabric. In block printing, wooden blocks are designed, carved in dip out. Okay, you might have seen that how in a fun fair or in a mela, some of the girls dye their mehendi with the help of wooden block because the designs are carved on the wooden block too. That is block mehendi designing. So similarly in the cloth also, like you can see here that this design is made upon a wooden block. It is carved on a wooden block, and that is when this paint is dipped in the block, and then they keep on stamping like 1 2 3 4, like you have seen stamping. Similarly that thing it is done. So these patterns are repeated all over the cloth and which looks very beautiful. So you can see here that there is a wooden block that is shaped, that is carved out in a form, and this particular block it at a gap is printed out and it forms a beautiful design all over the sari. This kind of sari or dress is generally used in Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal. These are famous for block printing. Even your parents might have dresses or your mothers might have saris having block printing, which is done upon generally a cotton or a silk sari. Now let's come to chikankari. What is chikankari? Chikankari, Lucknow is the famous place, and chikankari is generally done upon chiffon cloth. So in there you can see that this design, it is done how this thread is tied, thread is designed over a cloth, and it looks a beautiful pattern which is made up of thread, and it requires a different craft fabric like muslin, silk and cotton. It is done upon that. It is done for chikankari. Understood? Okay, let's continue with ikkat. What is ikkat? Ikkat is generally a fabric design that where cotton or silk fabrics are wrapped in a bundle. Understood? The fibers are dipped and then it is tied around with a waterproof thread, and then it is woven. When it is dipped into the color, at that time it is tied so that it forms a beautiful pattern. Then they are dipped in colors. After drying, they are woven into beautiful colors. Yes, first they are dipped into the color, and then it is after it's drying, they are woven into, they are tied together to form a beautiful cloth. Then tie and dye. What is tie and dye? Bandhani. Bandhani you might have seen, or you might have, this is one of the famous designs generally in Rajasthan and Gujarat, that a light fabric is taken and then it is tied. When it is tied, it is dipped into the color dye. Generally it happens that a colored or a already dyed and dried cloth is again dipped into another color or tied into another color, and it is put to form a beautiful fabric, generally round, cylindrical, or different types of patterns, which looks very beautiful. This is called bandhani design. And then it is after the color dries, they remove the thread to form a circular or very beautiful pattern. Now let's come to kalamkari. What is kalamkari? Kalamkari, as Hindi word suggests, kalam. Kalam means pen. A pen is used to draw hand painting. Generally you can see this type of painting is used, and then the brush is used to color the different colors, arts of the fabric. You can see this kalamkari work in some of your clothes also. These days machines are used, but earlier days pen, color ink pens could be used, or columns could be used, and then brush could be used. So dyes generally are used to form a beautiful pattern, which is also known as kalamkari. Thank you.